Hey BSSM students that are in second year, my name's Justin and this is my wife Leigh, and we are the senior leaders of Destiny Church here in Melbourne, Australia.
And we are excited that we've been approved to be third year mentors off campus from Reading in Melbourne. So here's what we're about.
Yeah, so back in 2012-13, we went over to Reading and we did first year, and we were in Leslie Crandall's revival group, and as you guys know, everything changes. God did such a work within us and through us and out of us as a result of being in that environment for 10 months. We only did the first year, and we came back into Lee's dad's church and just began sharing testimonies and everything that God is doing while we were living our daily lives. And the church started to get hungry about the culture of the kingdom and what was actually possible for us. So it's been an amazing 4 years. Do you want to just elaborate a bit on that 4 years?
Yeah, so I mean, it was obviously tough leaving Reading, where you're kind of in that bubble, and leaving that to come back to a church that's obviously not quite there, but hungry after what God is doing. So, you know, adjusting and taking the church on a journey has been a challenge, but has been incredible, and something that we have loved, and something that the church has really journeyed with us in regards to. So the last 4 years have been incredible, and we've just continued the journey, which has been great for us and for the church.
Yeah, so good. So it was last week that we had the handover service and then our first Sunday as senior leaders, and we got to share with the church the new vision and direction that we felt the Lord put on us and in us to take Destiny Church into the future. So the vision of our church is presence, health, and influence, and we're so excited that those three words are going to sum up everything that we're about, everything that we do, every decision that we make, and everything that we pursue. Presence, health, and influence. And to sum that up, we have a vision statement, and it's building a supernatural culture upon God's presence, which causes us to live in love, health, honour, and power as we introduce the world to Jesus every day. So that vision is presence, it's health, and it's influence. And the presence is all about God's presence. It's all about Him moving in us and through us. It's our worship, it's our love. And we really felt that second word, health. It's not physical health, although we love healing and seeing people made whole, but it's our inner world. It's emotional health. It's how we're going on the inside. It's our character. It's the part that no one sees. And we're passionate about a group of people actually learning how to manage and care after our soul. And that's something that's a massive deal. And then the third one is influence. From people that are homeless to famous people, we want to see our community influence every level of society. So we're excited about presence, health, and influence.
So with that being the vision of our church for the next 50 years, we have some core values, core beliefs that are going to uphold that vision and practically work out. We've got 8 of them, and so they are: love is our highest goal, God is always speaking, nothing is impossible, living a life of worship. Yeah,
and there's one that's God is good. We believe in personal transformation, that's another one. In healthy families and relationships. And then the last one is that God's kingdom is advancing and it is being outworked through the church.
So this is a small glimpse of who we are and where we're going as a church and as leaders of the church. And we really, if you want to jump on board or just have a chat with us and ask us some more questions, we would love to spend time to get to know you, answer your questions, and see how we can help. Yeah,
so good. So if you guys do want to ask more questions, as Leigh said, we'll have our email address that will be attached in the application form. And we'll be able to send you through a PDF of all our vision. We've got a vision booklet that goes through all the 8 core beliefs. So we'd love to be able to share that with you guys. So a little bit more about why we want the interns to come out. It's a dual purpose. We're really passionate about you guys coming out to help and encourage our church. It's amazing what happens when someone's been over at Bethel for 2-3 years, isn't it? I mean, we were there a year and it impacted us so much, and us coming back sharing, people were just lit up and they were so hungry. So we really value what is invested and what the BSSM students grow in. So having them come out to actually help continue what we've been doing over the last 3 or 4 years is going to be incredible. And especially with the vision and core beliefs, like our heart is that they would come in and assist our core beliefs overseer to see them established in every ministry. So there'll be a lot of hands-on work with our leaders, our ministries, and obviously what we've written out in that application, there's so much more that what would happen, and talking with you guys about your gifts and passions and how that can be outworked. But that's something. And the second role is about transitioning well. Do you want to just share about that? About students leaving Reading?
Yeah, so I mean, we have a real heart that when students go back to their home churches or, you know, the church in their city, that they transition really well. Some students don't... Some students struggle with leaving Reading to go back to a church that maybe isn't similar. And so I have a real heart to help in that transition, to help people adjust and be thriving in the church that they're in. And so if we can help in that way, I'd love to.
Yeah, we feel like the last 4 years, although it's been really challenging because it's looked different, we've felt like we've had a lot of breakthrough and victory in transitioning, learning how to honour and learning how to come under, but bringing who we are. And we've seen such a significant difference to the point that we've been put in as senior leaders, which is just a miracle. So, we're excited for what you're going to do and who you choose. But if it is us, then we're happy to go on the journey with you guys. Thanks so much for listening, and we might be emailing soon.